In a landmark trial that has gripped France, Gisèle Pelicot, a 72-year-old feminist hero, has finally secured justice after enduring years of unimaginable abuse. Her courage to speak out has sparked a national reckoning on sexual violence and consent. The Avignon court declared her ex-husband, Dominique Pelicot, guilty of aggravated rape and all charges against him. The 72-year-old was sentenced to the maximum 20 years in prison, marking a decisive moment in France's fight against rape culture. For nearly a decade, Dominique drugged Gisèle, his wife of 50 years, and orchestrated her abuse at the hands of strangers he recruited online. He filmed the assaults, meticulously cataloging over 20,000 photos and videos on his computer. The abuse came to light in 2020 after Dominique was caught filming under women's skirts in a supermarket. A police investigation uncovered the horrifying extent of his crimes, exposing 72 different abusers, 51 of whom stood trial alongside him. Gisèle's decision to waive her right to anonymity and push for an open trial turned her into a symbol of resilience. Throughout the 3-month trial, she faced her abusers head-on, sitting in court as the verdicts were read one by one. The presiding judge, Roger Arata, declared each of the 51 defendants guilty of aggravated rape or attempted rape, delivering sentences ranging from 10 to 20 years for their roles in the abuse. Outside the courthouse, feminist activists rallied in support of Gisèle. Her bravery has ignited a cultural shift in France, sparking conversations about consent, abuse, and accountability.
I think it has changed society already along these 4 months. As the day the trial started, we started to talk a lot and think a lot. And we went through so many emotions. A lot of men tried to speak more with us, with their girlfriends, with their friends. There's a dialogue that started. It was really awkward at the beginning. They didn't want to express themselves. They didn't know what to say. They didn't feel at ease. And now they start to exchange, they start to discuss, and it has changed.
Dominique's defense, along with some other defendants, tried to claim that his consent was enough to justify the acts, a stance dismissed by the court. This has reignited calls to strengthen France's legal definition of rape and ensure it centers on explicit consent. Gisèle's case also exposed the systemic failures that allowed years of abuse to go unnoticed. Dominique's home in Mazan, a small Provence town, became the site of horrors, where strangers responded to his online invitations to assault his unconscious wife. One defendant, who was also convicted, used drugs supplied by Dominique to assault his own wife. The trial revealed a chilling network of abuse, orchestrated with precision and fueled by a culture of silence and complicity. The court's maximum sentence for Dominique Pelicot has sent a clear message. Crimes of this magnitude will not go unpunished. Gisèle's courage has inspired a nation, ensuring her suffering will not have been in vain. As France continues to grapple with the case's implications, one thing is certain: Gisèle Pelicot's bravery has set a precedent, transforming her into a symbol of hope in the fight against sexual violence.